And then you can work on 5s and 6s. Okay, let's now add the next step. Okay, so we did the finger planting last time, and that's a good time to practice the forearm rolls, because often what happens is students, if the forearm won't roll and it gets stuck, and then the vibrato stops and it kind of freezes. The problem is the forearm isn't rolling. All of this energy has nowhere to go if you don't roll the forearm, right? Okay, so now the next thing I like to do is keep the finger on the fingerboard, not on the string, because when you push the string down, it takes extra energy, extra tension, and we want to keep the hand and arm as loose as we possibly can. Okay, so put your finger on, there you go, between the 2 middle strings, the G and the D string. Go ahead and vibrato with your finger planted. Pretty good. And if the student would have trouble again, go back to the first step with the robot wave, gradually bend the arm and come back into this. Let's do that. Let's go back. It looks a little tight. Okay, start the robot wave. Always looking for momentum. Good. Gradually bend the arm. Good. Hand towards the fingerboard. Polish the fingerboard between the 2 middle strings. Good. The motion's coming from up there. That looks good. Plant the finger. Now, bow the C string. And this way... Good. Okay, you can stop. It actually is not bad. A lot of times what happens when you add the bow arm, if you're a cello teacher, you know this very well, the vibrato just disappears because you have to think of 2 things at the same time. Now, if this is real trouble and it's really difficult when the student adds the bow on the C string, this is what I do. I go back and I do the forearm or the robot wave while bowing one of the strings. So let's take the G string here and let's do the forearm, or the robot wave, I'm sorry, here in the other arm. Okay, just like this from the upper arm. Just do that for a little while. And Chris's bow arm looks a little like a violin right now, sort of. He just finished the violin sequence in string tech, so we're not going to worry about that right at this moment. We're doing vibrato. Okay, so now go through the whole thing again. Bow the C string, do the robot wave, bend the arm, polish the string, plant the finger while you bow the C string. Okay, try it. Robot wave. So now he's getting used to doing both arms at the same. It's a little harder, isn't it? The brain's got to figure out how to do both things at the same time. Keep the momentum going. Keep the momentum. That's it. Polish the fingerboard. A little more polish. A little more. It's hard, huh? Okay, plant the finger. There we go. Okay, good. So I would suggest that as a way to help learning to bow and do the vibrato at the same time. Okay, another thing you can do is practice the forearm rolls while bowing the C string. Let's try now planting the finger between the upper 2 strings, a little different place on the fingerboard. That's also a good practice, and let's practice bowing the G string. Okay, so let's set our metronome, and let's do quarter notes while you bow. Try to let the upper arm be involved. There we go. It's not bad. And now do 8th notes. 1 and 2. And I'll help you 1, 2, and. Notice how I can move his hand. Make his hand roll by moving the upper arm. Awkward. There it goes. Okay, that's better. It loosened up. Oh, it tightened up again. He released the tension for a moment and it worked better, and then it kind of came back. So this would be it's a lot harder when you add the bow, isn't it? Okay, cool. Okay, so that's another exercise you can do. Let's go back now to planting the finger while you bow the C string. Okay, and go between the 2 middle strings. Not too bad. The finger is rolling, the forearm is rolling. It's a little harder. Feel the momentum. Get the teeter-totter effect going in the arm. Okay, that's not bad. Next step, and of course this would need a little more practice, But the next step would be to push the D string down now with your second finger. Okay, now we're adding a little bit of tension into the arm. They need to get used to pushing something down while they bow. So we're just basically adding the steps very gradually. You want to dissect things and then reassemble them when you're teaching this stuff. Okay, so put your second finger down, push the D string down. Okay, and now try planting the finger and doing the vibrato while you bow the C string. It's actually not too bad. Not too bad for a trumpet player, huh? Okay, and then the final step is to actually bow the string that you're pushing down. So let's try that F and see how it goes. Okay, it's not bad. Alright, good. So, of course, Chris will be in the practice room all summer doing this. Okay, now, alright. So, thanks, and I encourage you to check out celloprofessor.com. I'll be adding videos all the time and more information. So, check out the website, and you might find some useful information there. Thank you.